I'm Moses White. You can find me on Instagram, mostdown.mostdiligent. This is Black of the Berry. Stay down, stay diligent.
Fire.
Boom, boom, boom. Welcome, Doc. You know what I'm
You
saying?
just make your own beats? Okay.
Yeah. Multi-talented brother.
Yeah, listen.
I am the beat master Dean.
Uh-huh.
That over there is 1K Los.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We got to call it what it is.
Yeah. Talk to me
And
nice
you already heard we got the big dog Moses White with us.
Facts.
And for y'all who don't know, in pre-production, we were just all kicking it, chilling, you know what I mean, having a good time.
Right.
And then, cause see, I'm from Hempstead. We got our own issues with motherfuckers being assholes when it comes to coaches. And patting people's shits. But well, not patting people's shits, but they were like, you know, a running back was about to break their record and they didn't want to let them do it their junior year. So it held them back in the rushes. They had to do it the senior year. That's another conversation. But it seems like there's a little bit of a discourse in y'all records. Somebody was making tackles and it was being attributed to someone else. What's going on? And if I'm not mistaken, if I'm just gonna add more fuel to the fire, because that's what I do here, it was your stats going to his. And that's your man, 50 grand.
I always want to see my brother win, of course.
Son.
That's number one.
But at your expense?
At my expense.
How does that make you feel, Los?
Listen, you know what that made me do?
That's the approach we're gonna take. That's how we're gonna.
Listen, it's just a question. It's a podcast. We're here to talk questions and
we starting
answers.
out with that.
We're getting answers. You know what I'm saying? So last time I checked, you know what I mean. Sometimes, like, all right, we get it. You know, this is we're talking to Longwood loyalty right here. Longwood Legend here.
It's a specimen.
Yes,
he was
right.
A monster.
We're talking Longwood Illuminati.
D2.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you know, at the time I think you was going. He was one of the top players to watch or whatever. You know what I mean? Right. All that, you know, get the articles, whatever. So I'm just a young, scrappy underclassman striving for a spot. These niggas is eating good. Niggas got the warm-ups. Niggas got the bitches. You know what I'm saying?
They got everything.
Yeah. I'm there. I'm like, damn, I got to eat. So I get some tackles, right? And we don't look alike, like, on the field at all.
What was our numbers?
He wore 30, and I wore, like, I think that was my junior year, so I was wearing, like, 82.
Number 30.
Yeah, so, like, completely different. Like, just he has a visor, like, completely different. Just different, right? So I would get a tackle, and they'd be like, and number 30, Moses White on stop. I'm like, nigga, we're all the way out the field looking up like, this nigga's blind.
So time out. So you're telling me that in the middle of the game, they're yelling that out. Now, I hear what you're saying, but I would be remiss if I ain't give your man 50 grand the opportunity to defend himself.
Well, before he does defend himself, I'll be remiss, actually, if I did not he quit.
Well, I guess we have our answer. Niggas said, no, they all told us. He hit them. About to be Longwoodgate. Started my Los. He had to get the boys. He said, yo, Los is about to take us down. We're not going to have a football program anymore. Niggas is done. You heard it here first. Longwood football is done because of Los.
Niggas said it was point shaving. That's fucking weak.
Oh my God.
Now we gotta keep all this.
We had to.
You gotta bring it back in.
Oh man. So while that is actually being heard on air. That's why I'm gonna keep talking. You know what I'm saying?
I forgot.
So let's invite him back. But as we continue to talk about Longwoodgate, what other point shaving?
Nah, I don't know about no point shaving. We was always trying to win. Ain't no point shaving over here. We were trying to kill it with Floyd. It was never no point shaving.
How much steroids do you think that they were taking?
Too much.
Those boys was wild
Too
out
much.
there.
And not only was it, but they used to just be too okay. There was just too much. They used to do like crazy off over seasons like workouts and shit. Like they
would like. I feel as if they treated football like down south.
They a little bit. You know what I mean? Almost like how the Jersey teams are. But it was just that they had better coaching than us. You know what I'm saying? I think we had better talent, but they had better coaching.
Brock Jakowski.
Yeah.
Don't forget that boy.
Yeah. I mean, we had people that
What did he end up doing?
Fuck knows. I think he.
Where did he go play? I think he was at Hofstra, right?
Yeah, he did. I think he went.
That was the yeah. So okay.
And then they canceled the program.
That sucked when they did.
Yeah, they did. That like put a hole in my bubble.
But I feel as if that actually helped bolster CW Post.
Yeah, but I mean, like, why not? Why not? It could have been like a rivalry between the two.
Oh, eventually, Post is a D2.
Oh yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but Stony Brook then.
Yeah, but Stony Brook's good.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
it could have been, they could have been that could have been their rivalry.
Yeah, but it's amazing that Hofstra football really wasn't that good later in their years because their lacrosse team has been dirty.
And they got Shaw Ferguson. They got a damn near a Hall of Fame.
What are you talking about? Shaw Ferguson went to Virginia.
You did?
Yeah, nigga.
Oh, he's from Freeport. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. Why do I think he went somewhere?
I have no idea. Maybe because
he's from Long Island.
Yeah, okay. No, the Brickenshaw said no. I want to go down to fucking Virginia, right. UVA, I think University of Virginia. I think. Yeah. I'm gonna go down to UVA and do what it is.
Let me see what happened. Ever since LONGWOODGATE shit got shut
down.
Yo,
son, really, LONGWOODGATE shut it down. So I'm really thinking that we want to take the program down. That shit is fucking great.
Niggas gonna reach out to me like, "What the fuck did you do?"
Yo, that's awesome. Could you, if with University of Virginia. If you fucking took down Longwood, I would.
Nah, we just won a championship a couple years ago.
It's all out down the drain now. Hey kids,
the boosters.
You're being taken out the state books. It's gonna have an asterisk next to it.
Nah.
It's all getting reversed.
We didn't win nothing anyway.
Because we found out
we didn't win nothing anyway.
Moses was out here conspiring with motherfuckers.
Nah, he wasn't. No. It was whatever he was doing was definitely not malicious.
I'm joking with. No. It's a joke. It's a joke.
But definitely. He wasn't planning it, but it wasn't,
I'm just saying.
Not to say he wasn't silent on the sideline.
Alex Jones was doing the interview.
Because he was silent on the sideline.
He would say the globalists took him out of this conversation.
Yeah, he would.
Because you were on to something.
Yeah, it was.
That's all I'm saying. Listen, it's the globalists.
Strike where you hot.
The globalists were in Longwood. They started out because they knew the Black and Bear was going to be big. So they said, you know what? We got to get him before it gets big. The first step to it, can't get him too big. You know what I'm saying?
LONGWOODGATE.
Let's see. He's probably also his lawyer. To make sure.
I think I had to call the AD real quick.
What can I reveal?
Can I actually talk about this?
But nah, is that a part of the deal?
No, it's not a part of the deal. Okay. Yo.
What's up, player?
I don't think your audio's connected, pimp.
Yeah, player. You know what it is, though, right?
It's the globalists.
My man! Yeah, son. The globalists are out here trying to get y'all because I told you they knew you were going to be big. So they're trying to fuck with you.
I was talking about LONGWOODGATE. They shut that shit down. Shut the stream down.
Shut it down. He was like, I got to go, son.
But I will tell you one thing. This Black of the Berry shit right here, this teeth, looking kind of crispy.
Yeah, so is this fucking King sweater. Yeah. So listen here, people. If you want to, please make sure you can hit us up. Put your orders in. We'll make sure you get that happen. And something else as well.
Sure.
Make sure you like, share, and subscribe this shit. Make sure you give us, rate us 5 stars on all these platforms.
Episode's just getting started. We just waiting for more to get right.
Get moving and grooving.
You know what I mean?
Moving right now. But I figure we might as well get a little bit of promo.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Self-plug all day, man. Self-love is the best love.
So while we're waiting for Moses to connect, can you explain more of your sides of the story?
I mean, to me,
or was that really it?
No, I mean, to me, like, all right, here's the thing, because defensively, he was our best player anyway.
Sure.
So it was like, all right, you know what I mean? All right, you know what I mean? So, and the niggas everywhere, like literally everywhere, like flying. So I'm like, all right, okay. So when I get my
the middle or the weak side,
he was strong, so I was the weak side.
Okay. I meant to say strong side.
Yeah.
Middle or strong side.
Yeah. So, and like, to So like, yeah, you know what I mean? And like
Headhunter.
And any adjustment, I had to move out. He would stay in the box.
Mm-hmm,
you know what I mean? So he was like,
he had to get the static.
Right. So whenever I get my tackles, I'm like, yes, because I was a junior, and it wasn't too many juniors starting on that defense. You know what I mean? Like maybe me, Walt, you know, a couple other people, Scal, of course, and yeah. So you know, I'm trying to get my stats.
You're fighting for everything that you can.
Yeah, you know what I mean. I'm trying to put on for my class. You know what I mean? So I'm like, damn.
LONGWOODGATE said, "Fuck those."
I don't know if they was conspiring against me, but
the globalists came down. They said they knew you were gonna be big.
Well, then they were right. But
the globalists are here.
We got to figure out what's going on with Mo, man. Ever since the claim came out,
that's funny.
Shit been real crazy.
I tell you right now, even if this was the end of the episode, that is pretty funny. That is pretty fucking funny.
Shut the strip down.
Oh yeah, that's fucking great.
Shut the strip down.
So, oh man.
So let's get into while we're in, let's get into some standby stuff here.
Sure.
What do we want to talk about here? Let's talk about some things that grinds our gears. To me, I'm trying to get an understanding of it, and I still don't understand it. Why do people have their masks in the car driving with them? Like if they're not an Uber or like a Lyft or like, I thought that your car should be the only safe place.
Honestly.
Oh, it's because he got kicked. Oh, we gotta invite him again.
Damn. Well, no, I already invited him before, but I think I have to remove his.
I removed that. We got to scratch it and do the whole thing over again.
Yeah, do it all over again, people. All right, then. Well,
so
we'll be back. Well, no, you're going to just tie this together, right?
Yeah, I could.
There we go. You have to, bro. We'll be back, people, because we got to pick right back up from LONGWOODGATE.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we can't get rid of all that gold.
No, but here's the thing: we'll have to make sure that this converts before that one's over.
Oh yeah, it will.
Okay.
Watch this. All right, people. We'll be back. Listen, I am. What was my name? Beatmaster Dean earlier.
Who cares? You're Dean, nigga. You're
all right,
you're
so
not,
fuck 1K Los.
No, it's different. I'm different now. I'm different now. I got the new BTE
Hey, you want to think about that? And we are back. So listen, the globalists came. You talked to your lawyers, so now we're good to go.
Right.
You got to know what happened. Is this true? Like, do you have any recollection?
Of course, you know
of there being games, and Los make a tackle and it goes to you.
There has been a couple times where I had told him.
I have all recollection of what he's talking about.
Right.
But perspective is very different on this. You know what I mean? Because he could tell you, I'm a player that used to be all over the field,
right?
Like sideline to sideline. You know what I mean? So a lot of times it would be like Los just about to get in there. And then, you know what I mean? The white lightning comes through, and then that's all they see. So what am I supposed to do? You know what I mean?
You can call himself the white lightning.
Moses White on the tackle. You feel me?
So a lot of my shit was assists. What you saying?
What you're telling me?
A lot of my shit was assists.
Is that Los would think he got the tackle, and you really got the tackle?
No,
is that what you're saying?
That was probably at least 60% of the time, but there was some times where this nigga was nowhere even near there, and I'm like, yo, how?
Yeah, maybe.
Remember that? Do you have any recollection of that?
No, I don't have no recollection of that. But I don't want to take a man's truth away from him. So if that's his truth, you dig? If that's his truth,
I'm fucking
then
dead.
that's what he has to live with in his life.
Listen. What did I say to that?
It's all, first of all, it's all speculation. We don't know if it's true or not. But
you're backing down from your own theory.
No, but hear me out here. What I will say is that let's say a nigga get 20 tackles a game. Mm-hmm. Really good game, right?
Mm-hmm. That was liable to happen.
Right. I ain't saying 12. I ain't saying I want 12.
Keep on.
6 though. I can't get 5, 6
each game.
Like not each game, but like if I'm referencing.
I'm gonna tell you because I did this for a long time. You know what I mean? I played this game for quite some time. I know how it works. Like now that I've like. I know the pattern of like the statisticians that's marking it down and everything. You know what I mean?
It really becomes a thing first for the pile.
Not even that. It's just once a player is getting called a lot, you know what I mean? And once you just keep seeing a player a lot, sometimes it just becomes like you seen him get up. Then it becomes that. You seen him get up and you know what I mean? You seen him do it a lot already. So he just ends up getting it because of that. Like that's the real facts about it. Like,
so it sounds like to me
his popularity.
So it sounds like to me,
right? And he was a senior at the time, so he's a senior. So I get it. So niggas get they shine.
So was Los making the tackles or not? That's what you want to know.
What?
So your tackles were being taken.
There on the play. I'll say that he was there on the play.
Mixie, I was out there.
Los was a dog.
Out there.
No, I wasn't saying he wasn't by me. I was talking about in this. I mean, for this particular argument,
right?
Were you making? So we are having consensus.
Well, the consensus is we found the compromises. It some might have happened, but then there's also the times where because he's a senior, he's a talked about polarizing player.
Paying you off too now.
Nah, never.
LONGWOODGATE runs deep.
I mean, listen. At the end of the day, I got gypped out of the Longwood. Like it's a Long Island like linebacker of the year award, right?
That's what I thought it was for.
Nah, but I got gypped up out of that thing, man. And like the night of the award ceremony, some guy I never seen before like came up to me. He shook my hand. He was like, "I don't care what happens tonight. You're the best linebacker I've ever seen." And I was like, "All right." I didn't think nothing of it. Then I lost the award, and I was like, damn, like, that's crazy. Because we lost the Connecticut game. So they gave it to to their linebacker.
Oh, that's trash.
Mind you, right, they gave it to their linebacker. Mind you, in the newspaper, their coach had said that their only game plan was to stay away from me.
Yeah.
You know?
Shameful.
So,
who won the award? What year did you graduate high school? 2009?
Yeah. I don't really remember his name, but it was something with a J. I want to say like Jeremy
Jesse
C something like. Nah, I don't really remember his name.
I'm about to say I don't think it was.
I don't remember. I wasn't.
Google that.
Yeah. But nonetheless, this is like
it was definitely the kid.
This is like perfect because y'all know, like now I get to, for the people, y'all they think that I was trash at ball. Now we get to know. Dean talked about how I killed somebody in college. You've been playing with me all our lives, you know what I mean? So now we can make the bits and the pieces connect that niggas know. I used to out there hurt people.
Listen, if you honestly, like if you get out of high school and you play any type of college ball.
I know the lineman one was the Martone, and the Thorpe was the overall.
My man was giving my flowers, and you just come over there with this young Jamie shit.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, we all wanted to.
You over there, fat
my bad.
boy.
Let me get back to the
fat boy
to the story.
Look at this nigga.
All right, y'all can go back. I'll just
anywho.
Back to my...
If you play any level of like collegiate sport, like you know what I mean, gotta tip your hat, because that shit is hard, man.
Yeah, it is.
That shit is tough.
And it's not fun.
Like,
it
is fun.
It is fun, but only game days.
Yeah, it depends. Yeah, I understand. But you just start understanding how much more of a business it becomes in college.
Absolutely.
You know, like, so.
Absolutely. And to me coming out, I didn't think I was the shit in high school because I was like, all right, we have a talented team. So I'm just one of the talented, players. Right. So I'm like, it's a collective. when I got to college, I was like, I should be starting. Like, I should be. Like, right now.
John Jansen.
Yeah.
John Jansen?
I mean, I went in that
John
same way.
Jansen won the Pioneer Award from fucking, I think it was Wanta.
Wow. Yeah. Good job.
Nah, it's divisions, though.
Yeah. Wanta might be. Now, Wanta D1, I think. In Nassau.
Nah, definitely not.
Nah, Nassau, nah. Wanta was D3.
Oh.
I can't really get much else because Newsday makes you want to pay for shit. So.
All right. Either way, no one cares.
You motherfuckers ass. Fuck you.
You didn't have to go Google it. You could have kept it moving.
He said Google it. So I was like, yeah, I got the Young Jamie on.
All right, cool, whatever. Fuck you and Young Jamie. So Dean played for all 4 years. I did the one and done thing because I was frustrated.
What position did you play, Dean?
I was a lineman. I came in freshman year.
So was it like a guard, a center?
I came in freshman year as a fullback. Then I got transitioned to tackle. Then they moved me into center guard, and then I made my home at guard.
Then he got trashed.
See that?
Nigga had him 1-on-1. Talk about the time we went 1-on-1 with the All American.
Oh, fucking Rafley, my last game ever. In my defense, fucking the game plan for some reason was to leave me on effectively an island. The way that our pass blocking scheme was that you slid to the left to give the left tackle assistance. So you had the tackle guard and the center going to the left. Now, the first quarter, this 4-time All-American beat the shit out of me. Second and third quarter, I was having a good fight. Fourth quarter, he ended it out bad. It was a bad day for your boy. But I can honestly say this.
Were you left guard or right guard?
I was a right guard.
So you was on the island
by myself with nothing, and then I'm like, yo, coach, like, we're just not gonna slide to the All American
or chip something?
No, nothing. It was just
because he wants to help the tackle.
And then
he wants to help that blind side. That's the most important though. At the same time, but as a coach, you got to know if you got an All American sitting in the middle, you got to do something about that. Like that's like
you would think.
That's just like leaving Aaron Donald by himself.
Exactly. Nobody leaves him by himself ever. Like,
you know what I'm saying?
He gets triple teamed sometimes.
Right.
Well, the one thing I will say though is that
I watched the game. You were effective. Effective.
Yeah. No, I was in there, but and another thing too is that whole season I didn't give any sacks until I got to him. So the 2 sacks.
So you was pitching a shutout.
The 2 sacks that he got that game were my only 2 sacks I gave up. The whole season.
Well, I don't think that guy's even playing football anymore. So
none of us are. It doesn't matter.
Kudos to you.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Kudos to you. Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Shout out to you. You know what I mean?
But what I wanted to get into is the fact that now that we made that collective bond through the sport that we all know and love, is the lessons that you learn and what's instilled. It's life's game, right? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's chess on a grid. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy how people say it's a game of inches. It really is, bro. Like,
isn't life?
It is.
Yeah.
And every cubic little fucking center matters in football. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And it's just like, I really want to, I feel like playing the sport is you need obviously it's a required skill set, but it's also a required mindset. You know what I mean? So it's like,
yeah.
What do we gain from playing football?
You have an edge in life. I believe you do, in the sense of like you understand how to play in a team. Mm-hmm. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you understand when you gotta not be the man, but then you know when you have to be the man. You mm-hmm. understand give and take. Mm-hmm. You also then understand when you got to kick it in a high gear. Mm-hmm. When you got to go to deep dark places to get things done. That normal people who've never been in this gladiator thing, like, it's something that like football players, people who do like combat
you
sports,
mastered, like, especially like playing from a young age. You like have more than 10,000 hours of like fight or flight in you. You know what I mean? Like, or that, like mastering like that determination and will type of thing. Like, you have that mastered. You know how to do that. Like, you watch some kids be not like that. You know what I mean? They be kind of soft and everything, and then it clicks for some people sometimes. You know what I mean? After a while, and you can watch it. Like, it's crazy to see. Like, oh no, they got it now. They understand. Like,
you see when they accept the dog.
It's good,
right? When they just accept that.
I've seen it at every level. Like, so, at every level you'll see it. Like, you'll be like, that kid's not good, but they'll stick with it. And at some point it'll click. Sometimes it doesn't, but you know what I mean? Sometimes it will. And when you do see it, you be like, damn, they're going to be good. Because it's only up from there. Like, because they can believe in themselves now. You know what I mean?
Right. And once you know that
that's the number one thing.
Trust the process.
That's the number one thing. If you don't believe in yourself, you don't have that like confidence, you're not gonna be a dog, man.
But what? So talk about the gladiator aspect of it, and it's like the ultimate form of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like your football self is not just civilian self. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I try to explain that to people. Like, I think in my mind, I swear to God, man, I turn into an assassin. I put that shit on me. Like, I'm
strapped up.
And I'm not. Yeah, like, I could do anything.
I want to kill people when I play.
Like, that's why I used to like try to jump over people to get tackles and just to get first down. Like, cause like to me, it's just like I seen people get hurt just from going half-ass. You know what I mean? I never seen nobody get hurt just flying. You know what I mean? So in my mind, it was just like, just go, like, cause ain't nobody else gonna go like that. Like, they not that
different,
like,
bro.
Like,
nigga swan diving. All you see is 30 just flying, like literally flying. I'm like, what the yo? This nigga Palomalu? Who's this?
But then, you know what really turned it up after I went skydiving, it was just like, listen.
How was that?
You did not jump out that sky. You are not ready to die. You know what I mean? That is really just smoking people's boots. Like, that's an amazing experience.
What was the thought mid-air? Like, I'm tripping.
Right,
like,
I'm gonna go through the whole thing. Because this is like something I can never forget. Like, never in life. So of course, like, it's my first time, so I can't go by myself. You got this guy that's strapped on your back, right? So they on Long Island. It's like a little bit past Cinema Riches. Long Island Jump, I think it is. A Long Island Skydive, I think is the name of it. You can go out there. They put you in this little ass room. They got the like rinky dink trailers out there. They put you in this room. You watch this. They rolled out the TV with a fat back TV, like substitute teacher was in. You know, they put this dude on the screen. This dude had long hair and a beard that like went out of the frame.
Nigga had a super tee, super goatee.
He had a white button up on and a brown suit jacket.
Okay.
And it was like this. And he was giving the instructions. I can't tell you what them fucking instructions was, man. Like,
nigga was like the teacher from the Peanuts.
Just like, I couldn't believe, like, just
that you paid to do this.
Like, how they did this? Yeah, but like, I paid $219. I signed that waiver. They sat me in that room. They wheeled in this squeaky ass fucking TV joint, put the fatback TV on, put the tape in. This is like 2012 or something. I'm like 21, right? Put the tape in and shit, and just press play. This dude comes on the screen. I'm like, nah. I couldn't even hear him because I'm just like, this is not real.
Right.
So we leave out the room. We go outside. The guy that I'm about to jump with, I meet up with him, whatever, shake his hand, start talking to him and shit. We get into the plane. He straps himself onto me. I have on like some cargo pants and shit, so my phone is in my pocket. But my cargo pants got zippers and shit. Like, I'm prepared. Like, anytime I was ready to do some action, I had these handy dandy cargo shorts.
I think everybody did when they were younger. When
Them
they were
shits
wild. Yeah.
Them shits had zippers and all.
That was the mission. The mission attire.
Mission, real rap. I'll go to amusement parks, everything. I'm good money with those pants. So
I was thinking violence, but yeah, that too.
Everything. So we go up in the air, and they're like, all right, so we're like 10,000 feet in the air, we're like 20,000 feet in the air, we're like 30,000 feet in the air. So-and-so lives here. Adam Sandler lives here, blah, blah, blah. I don't care who lives where. We're like, I don't know where we're at.
What are the nerves like right at this point?
You know me, I'm always trying to be like the chillest person alive. Right. So I'm like just, I'm not shaking or nothing. I'm just like, breathing, and I'm just thinking like, yo, I'm about to jump out of this little crop duster ass plane. Like, this dude is strapped to my back. They showed me this crazy video. I hope this parachute opens. Let's do it. So they open the door and it gets real. It's like, oh shit, like the wind is hitting you now. You can tell how fast you're going. Like, and it's a little platform, like only a foot wide, that like they tell you have to put your foot on, right? So I'm in the front. So I put my foot out, and that's before I could put my foot down on the surface of the little platform it already was. The dude just took his weight and went like that.
And like shifted you out?
Yeah. So we was out. There was no moment of having a fear or nothing. Like, I put my foot out and he went boom, and we just took out. Like, we just took off. And we're backwards like this. And then like you're supposed to hold yourself tight or whatever and like keep your knees tucked to your chest. So we're like just falling, and then you like you know, tumbling around and shit. You get to like your face down, and you're supposed to open up for like 45 seconds. So you open up. He's telling you all the shit in your ear and whatnot. They're like filming you and everything. And then like after that, after the 45 seconds, and you're like, because really the only scary part is the fact that he just did that shit. Like, you know what I mean?
Sudden.
And then you're just like, yeah, but I'm a person, like I like roller coasters and all that shit. So I'm not, my eyes aren't closed enough, and I'm like trying to see everything. Eyes super wide. Like, so I'm looking at the sky down, like, damn, trying to keep myself calm to think about what I'm supposed to be doing. Like, because in my mind, like, you know what I mean?
Nigga just jumped out of a plane.
Like,
yeah.
Like, so then, all right, so we flying down and shit. Just like spread open, legs out, you know. And then he pops parachute open. He's trying to tell you where people live at, why y'all going down.
I'm like, nigga.
Like, I just jumped out of a plane, like, you feeling like Superman right now, like, feeling amazing, you know what I mean? And then we came down, and it's not a sweet landing. Like, you really need to, like, prepare yourself to land. Like,
you got to start running right after.
Like, running, like, yeah, you got to, like, brace your legs to, like, be able to, like, kind of roll for real. You rather roll than run, you know what I mean? Like, or just like brace and like drop to your butt so you like can, like, no.
Or you just don't do it. Or you just don't pay $219 to damn near die.
I was gonna do it again down here in North Carolina, but
the Covey.
I think it was not like, this was like some years back. I think it was like an omen, because this dude had actually died like probably 2 weeks before I was gonna go. So it was, you know, it was like, all right, I'll just chill. And then I have a son, so I don't want to, you know what I mean, be out here just risking my life. So
for the thrill,
I think that part is over until maybe I get 50 or something.
Yeah.
then I'll
live your best life.
Yeah, that I'm always about that. So probably when I get 50, he's in college or something, I'm gonna call him like, yo.
Me and mom's about to go skydiving.
Nah,
it's lit.
His mom is not doing nothing in the air.
I respect it.
Listen, somebody got to be the level-headed one.
Yeah, nah, she will definitely like record and be there when I get down, but she's not. Nah.
No
roller coasters.
No aerial tricks. No.
Teacup shorty.
Teacups. Listen, I respect it, bro, because I'm a heights is one of them ones for me. Like I can fuck with planes and shit, but roller coasters, I can't fuck with them shits, bro. I can't do it. My first roller coaster I went on was El Toro, and I was like, damn, this shit wooden as fuck. This shit sound old. I'm like, we gonna die.
The first roller coaster I ever went on was the American Scream Machine when I was 7 years old.
Oh, damn.
Word. And that shit was crazy. I didn't go on no rides the whole day. I had to build up the courage all day long. Like, I'll wait all day. So we got to that ride, and I was just like, we was about to leave after that. And I was like, I can't come here and say I didn't get on no rides.
Right.
I'm 7 years old.
Right.
Yeah. So I got on that joint. And I was mad as hell, like on the ride back. Like I should have got on everything. Like
right, you was already juiced at that point.
After that, it like opened me up to like adrenaline rushes and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Like my parents sent me to like ski trips with my cousins and stuff. We'd have been snowboarding, skiing, all that type of stuff. So like,
niggas adrenaline junkie.
See, the thing is, it's like. I did roller coasters for a while until I did Kingdom Ra.
Kingdom Ka
in Six Flags.
Yeah. Stop after that.
I used to have like a Live Strong bracelet, and I had one of those key latches, and I had my phone case, and I latched it onto the bottom of my key with a little key circle thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I could hold on to the phone, and it wouldn't drop, even if it dropped out my hand. It would still just be on the shit.
Right.
So Vine was popping, and I was on Vine on them rides like this.
Yeah.
All day long.
Shaking shit.
Like all selfies, like sweating, everything. Like
get the reaction face.
After that shit, I was
hell like, yeah, that shit was fun as hell.
I'm done. I retired. I was like, I felt like I had like an out of body experience. And it was
you do for a second.
Yeah, because I'm just like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Like,
do you put your hands up?
Hell no.
No, with Kingdom whatever the fuck it is, I was holding on right here, and like I just started praying. I was like, wow. I said, I promise you, if you let me down, I ain't gonna be so disrespectful and stupid. I said,
if I make it out of here, God,
I'm
giving up sweets.
This is presumptuous of me to think that I could have survived such a thing. By your glory and grace, please let me the fuck down.
But I didn't go on Kingdom Ka, but I went on the ride that's attached to it, the little drop shit.
Nah.
That shit. After that shit, I was like, nah. Because I got that moment where you like dead ass pass out for a little bit.
Yeah.
I was like,
those
shit.
I really don't like. Like all the shit I just told y'all, those I really don't like. Like the tall towers, and you sit in the chair and you just drop straight down.
Yeah.
I'll get in those, but those are the ones I'll hold on. Like, like this.
When they half drop you down, you're like, oh shit, you're looking down like.
I don't know why. Like I'll get on a roller coaster, hands up, whole time. Get on that, I'm like, shook.
I'll do like I'll do regular, like not like I'll go a little.
The average. What about an indoor roller coaster? You don't really know that. They had them in Six Flags. Like one of the Batman's ones, they're like indoor. You don't really see what's going on.
Oh, I'll do those.
Like the Batman Robin joint.
Yeah.
I'll do those.
So I think that this is a good pivot for what we want to do now. I think we got the commercial, the cosmetics out the way, if you will. You know what I'm saying? Because we got a brother here that's that's intuitive, tapped in to many philosophies and public knowledge. You know what I mean? So and this is something that both of y'all are two educated brothers. I mean, myself included, of course. I'm probably the smartest one out of all three of us, but straight. But yeah. So what I wanted to get into is just the idea of just us in America. You know what I'm saying? Like the strifes and the grievances that we have, and how sometimes we can't really overcome and get out our own way. You know what I'm saying? And there's so many different sectors we could attack this. You know, fiscally, spiritually, you know, relationships. But why are you looking at me like that, Dean? Yeah, you gave me a little look. Oh, you didn't see it. Okay, never mind. But anyway, but yeah. So like, you know, so one thing.
Really high.
Oh, okay. All right. There you go. So
I'm really, it's like and I'm trying to censor myself right now.
Oh, okay, no problem. All right, so thank you for the confession, my brother. So let's start there. What are some of the things that you realize about the black community? What's going on, brother? You tripping?
Oh shit! I don't know what it is. This shit is.
Bitch got an edible. What the fuck? Bitch got delayed reaction.
Yo,
that shit just hit him just now.
Yeah, that bitch got a Quaalude from 1985.
Just now.
Yes, I just acid back in the day. I just moved wrong and it just released.
Yeah, but I don't know if
I never did acid.
I don't know if Dean's in the right state of mind for this one.
A week later.
Yeah. But Mom, I'll ask you, what are some of the things that you see in the black community that we, you know, that we can't get out of our own way? You know what I mean? Like some of the ways we kind of disenfranchise ourselves.
I just think, you know, it's just a lot of individualism, but not so much in a negative way. You know, everybody at the end of the day is doing the best they can for themselves. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think you could really take that personal. You know what I mean? It is not maybe at times not always thought about or thought through. You know what I mean? It may be just a reaction, and in the moment and in that time, that may be what they feel is the best thing for themselves. You know what I mean? Like, so I just think it brings a lot of division because everybody is trying to get like the advantage here right now. You know what I mean? Rather than thinking about tomorrow.
Long game.
And the longevity of just life. Not how you could live a life, but how, you know what I mean, next time you might bump into this person. It could be.
Do you think that's a general thing though? Like a generation thing? Like cause the times now
everybody's
in instant gratification and shit.
All problems and issues are generational, man. You know what I mean? Like, we're even like with the presidency and like, you know what I mean, not to get into that right now, but everybody is inheriting issues from somewhere else. You know what I mean? Something that, and you don't know where things come from. You know what I mean? Or what ripple and effect you're having in this world. Like, so you're just dealing with what is here. Yeah, you're just dealing with what is here. You know what I mean? You're not necessarily. You're a blank slate. You're not coming into a blank slate. You know what I mean? So it's just like people just reacting to what is here already in the environments they're in. I can't blame people for that at times, even though
should be ignorant.
It's like, come on, yeah, it's like, come on. Like if that's all they know, we looking on the outside of a lot of these things.
Right. Like, well, I guess you're right when it comes to the individualism, but then I guess, you know, at least speaking up within our own communities, it's just that I think at times we let certain things pass when they shouldn't be. Like, for instance, we know that we have failing schools, so we need to look into fixing those. You know what I mean? We know that sometimes our neighborhoods aren't the safest, so we need to work on fixing that as well. You know what I mean? There's certain things that we could do to just make our own day-to-day lives better. You know what I mean? Just the actual upkeep of our community, having pride in you know, our streets and our neighborhoods. Like, I remember I had a coach who would admonish us, who would be like, I mean, not admonish us, but I don't know if that's the right word, but he would basically look at us crazy, like, why would you, he goes, would you go litter in Garden City? And then everybody was like, no. And he's like, well, why would you want to litter in your own neighborhood? He goes, what's the fucking difference? He goes, if I'm going to litter anywhere, it is going to be Garden City. And I loved him because he always littered in Garden City. He used to make it a point.
Yeah, fuck Garden City.
You know what I mean? So it's like, but it's things like, nah, that's facts. That's the kind of dude he is.
He said it, he gonna do it.
Yeah. Nah, he don't give a fuck. Shout out to Jones. But
yeah,
it comes back to us just valuing one another and ourselves. You know what I mean? Like something else is with our culture is, why do we always feel the need to want to like give white people some kind of like cookout pass or something like that? Like, oh, inclusion? You know what I mean? It's nothing wrong with having inclusion. I'm talking about, but like, or someone, oh, yo, you know you black, you know you were born black. Like, why do we have to do that? Why is that necessary? Like, no, they were born white, they should be white. We were born black, we should be black. And that's fine.
And you know, it's funny. Me and Mo had this conversation not too long ago about the same instance where we were talking about, you know, people being brought up and raised around minorities, so they feel like they get the pass to say and act a certain way because they've already emerged in the culture.
You can be immersed in the culture, but then you should understand why you can't say certain things.
Right.
Because you emerge in the culture, right, motherfucker? And
this is beautiful because we literally talking about
but
this.
I think it does come with perspective too.
Right.
I think it still comes with perspective because like the framework of you can't. I mean, you can't see through somebody else's eyes. Like you don't know how they digest the world. Like you know what I mean. You don't know their come up or whatever their upbringing. Like. They may view it that way. You know what I mean? The framework of what they see every day on TV and everything makes it seem like white equals success. So if somebody's speaking proper, if they can speak well, if they have good vernacular, you're going to say they're acting white, they're too good, they're whatever. You know what I mean? Because maybe, not maybe, but that's the standard of what we have seen.
Right.
You know what I mean? Over time, like over and over again, as what is the standard of,
and that's what the public
everything
opinion
black is like has negative connotation to it in some way.
Certain things, but then people. Other things is we are like. But then our culture is American. Like if you think about it, they always want to be like us. Our culture is basically fucking American culture. Like, it's amazing how so many how much they want to be like us, but then don't be like us at the same time. That's what I mean. Like we know
it's like it's such a conundrum with that. It's such a conundrum with that.
Right? Because we're not humans,
time,
right?
I'm not talking about those people because like it's like the framework of what they see is hip hop makes things different. You know what I mean? Like that thing is like a crazy force, man. Yeah, like you can't tell me anybody who was raised on hip hop is racist. Like you were raised on a black person teaching you and telling you things, whether it was good or bad. You know what I mean? Like that's beside the point. Like music is something that gets into your soul if you open up. Like not even if you open up to it, if you listen to it, you know what I mean, you become a fan of that person, it's gonna get into your soul. Like so at the end of the day, that person is, you know what I mean, influencing you. How can I don't know many white people that I consider would be racist at a certain like age range, you know what I mean? Because rap has been the most popular and dominant music for so long. You don't know shit else to be talking about.
Nah, you're giving them way too much credit. Give them way too much credit.
Another genre, like, you know what I mean? Like,
there's definitely, like, I think that's too vast of a generalization, and I will never give them that much credit. I definitely think
Now there's some, come on now. We can take it all the way to, but it's a taught thing at the same time, you know what I mean? So, and it just becomes, man, listen, you listen to rap, your parents is telling you and they living like that. I know a lot of like white kids that don't agree with that, and their parents know they don't agree with that. And I do know a lot of situations that's vice versa. So it's just like,
depends.
You know what I mean? Take case by case. Get to the conversation and get to know the person. You know what I mean? And you can figure out who they are. Don't just assume. You know what I mean? Like,
of course.
Because even at my job, like working in sales, like my job is crazy. I talk to all types of people every day, all day. You know what I mean? Even the people I work with. And it's just like, all right, I'm not gonna just judge you because you look like a redneck. Because some rednecks I've talked to have been very cool. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then, so it's just.
You can never judge a book by its cover, but you gotta give everybody clean. But that's what I'm saying. I'm just not gonna give them a pass. Just like in my mind, just because they listen to hip hop, I'm not gonna automatically think that they.
Nah, that's not it. That's not. I'm not saying because you listen to hip hop. I'm saying hip hop. It's not even a thing if you listen to hip hop at this point. That's all you listen to. Everybody. Like I don't care what.
Some kind of fusion.
Yeah, you listen to something that has hip hop attached to it at some rate somehow. Like so, your favorite artist is black somewhere.
I hear you.
And your influences, not just your artists, your influences, your favorite celebrities, your Instagram people. You're in a constant
the people you pay attention to.
Right. You know what I mean? You keep tabs on shit like that. But my follow-up question to that is, do y'all believe for the black identity, the black collective, that separation is in order and getting us right before we can now step to the table with other races and starting to pool our money together or resources together?
Basically mean figure out how black people got to move forward first before we can start moving this shit out. I agree. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I don't agree with necessarily separation and like
the action of moving forward and not a conversation. Enough conversation has been done throughout years and other generations. We know what the problem is. The problem's been the same. You know what I mean? When are we just gonna move in a particular way and just say, okay, listen, I'm not asking permission. I'm getting money over here with people that I want to get money with. They happen to look like me. That's what we're doing. You know what I mean? We invest together, we do things together, and we just move that way. And we don't ask people shit. Like, we don't have to ask nothing here in America. Like, everything is made to be done and made up, improvised. You know what I mean? It's the land of opportunity. Make your opportunity here. That is the advantage of being here. You know what I mean? You do have the ability to imagine. You know what I mean? So you should really just like
take advantage of it.
Take advantage of it. Not wait. We're always waiting for like that white approval of somebody to say, okay, y'all can go do
Grammys.
Fuck them.
Like, yeah, fuck all of that. The Grammys, the Oscars, the Tonys, the American Music Awards,
CMT.
You know what I mean? All of them. Like,
bring back the Soul Train. Like, why not? Soul Train Awards is
shit, even down to like Hall of Fame shit in sports. Like, writers are picking that. People that didn't play the game are picking that. Who the hell are y'all? It's always somebody who doesn't know shit about nothing. Like, you have to be entrenched in something to be really saying somebody's the best. There's something, you know what I mean? You don't know shit about what you're talking about.
Right.
How the hell can you?
Nigga got a degree. He got a vote.
Yeah, like,
you know what I'm saying?
I never understood that.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, the money is there. It looks good when even if you don't win the Grammy, if you get a Grammy nomination, they're just gonna call you Grammy nominated such and such. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
it's a good notoriety. Yeah, good notoriety.
Yeah, it's good notoriety. Gets you a couple magazine covers and a little run for a little while. Get you a couple bags, pick up, like. But other than that,
good clout.
Very good clout.
Yeah, real clout.
So let's get into this. So, you know, we mentioned you know, your father now, and congrats to you on that once again.
Yeah, appreciate it.
So 2020 has been a crazy year. So like, how do you envision raising your son, and what do you want to teach him, with dealing with the way things are right now? That was a loaded question.
It's not about the
professional
environment. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
It's not about the environment. Like the same way I like to be like chill, it's like I would rather him be the thermometer in the room. You know what I mean? Let him be the thermostat more so. You know what I mean? He sets the temperature where he's at. So you set your standard, that's how you live as a man. You don't let nobody step on your standard. You don't want nobody come in your house and touch your thermostat. You feel me? So
gems.
Be a man. Stand on what you believe.
Stand on
it. Integrity. Yeah, stand on it.
And
Other than that, be a good person. Do what you want to do in life, and I'm gonna help you whatever the hell you want to do. Right with you, baby. That's it.
So I know that, I mean, you could easily just go tell him some things right now because he's in the other room. But right now, if you had to tell him a message for him that he would get 10 years from later on, what would you say? What message would you leave for him? That was a good one, right? I'm good. I'm hitting them shits off the bat, baby. It's free. This is freestyle. All first verse.
I think what I just said. You know what I mean? Okay. Be a man of integrity. Be a man of your word. That's it. Be a man of empathy as well. Be a man of the people. Because it's easy for men to become isolated in their life and not affect the world. You know what I mean? So,
yeah. I like that.
Hell yeah.
That's why we I want to pick the brain of the insight of Mo. I think that might be the name of the episode. Inside of Mo.
Not LONGWOODGATE.
And LONGWOODGATE. It could be LONGWOODGATE could be a tagline.
Hey,
But I don't know, that might shut the episode down.
Yeah. We see what happens. That
shit might give us motherfucking one view on fucking Instagram and shit. You know what I mean? That's that one view video on Instagram. That shit the algorithm just don't agree with. Like, what's going on? This shit got one view. What is this? This is nonsense. So let's talk about the brand now. V2. Down Diligent. Let's talk about the rebrand of that and just kind of moving forward with everything.
Well, Down and Diligent. I kind of think the name speaks for itself, but it's just about being down for your craft and diligent in that. You know what I mean? If you want to be successful in anything, you got to be about it. You know what I mean? You got to be down. And you're going to know the details, the ins and outs, and do your due diligence to see it through to the goal that you're looking for. So honestly, we just want to support that. That's what we stand on. We want to support anybody who is down and diligent, you know what I mean? You don't have to be per se in our name, but if you portray that in your life, because it's more so a lifestyle that we live rather than just like some words on a shirt, you know what I mean? Like, got to be down and diligent in life. It came from Wally, you know what I mean? My man, Wally. He jumped in my car one day. We just act like we often used to do. We used to just like chill, catch up. And he jumped in my car and he said he used to rap, right? So he was rapping. He was like, we need some type of like movement or something, some words to like define
a mantra.
Us, like what? Yeah, a mantra. So he jumped in my car. He said that. It came from a song from Nipsey Hussle, Blue Laces. A verse he got, a line he got in there. So
rest in peace, Nip.
Rest in peace, Nip. And we love Nip. So Down and Diligent. He said that, and I just was like, yo, bro, you don't even gotta explain shit. Like, let's do it. Like, let's do it. I was hyped. We was hyped, and we took it from there. Down and Diligent. So that's what we're about. We finally LLC'd our name and everything this year. So we're looking to start making moves, doing a couple things as far as like marketing, stuff like this. Want to do real estate as well. So want to get into those type of arenas and really look to build wealth through our generations. You know what I mean? It's not just me. It is like 7 of us, 8 of us. But you know.
So if I'm getting this right, it seems like D2 is a corporation where, you know, you guys can move in many different patterns and sectors, but still incorporated to Down and Diligent. So
Down and Diligent.
Down Diligent
like
Water, exactly. Down Diligent Real Estate, Realty,
right.
Down Diligent, the merch line.
Right.
Yeah,
I didn't know what I mean. In my mind, I've been saying it.
Book, boy. Stay out of BTB book, boy.
Listen, man. Like minds, you know what I mean? We grew up together, so
of course.
It's just like in my
and
mind,
it's all about ownership. All about ownership. That's what it is.
What I've been saying lately is that we Southern lifestyles. You know what I mean? So we'll have cars, real estate, get you a crib, some land, insurance. We got the clothes. One day, Wiley will get back to music. You know what I mean?
We got hitting it on all avenues, absolutely.
Yeah, we got some exclusives, but I'm gonna send that to you. But the link is private, so please don't share that, Los.
Nah, of course not. Everything top secret.
right. But yeah, man, that's it. But nice. Slow and steady. You know, the tortoise won the race, so that's the type of time we on.
That's a fact.
Stay down.
You're gonna be here.
Stay diligent.
Yeah. This ain't going nowhere.
Diligent.
And that's and kudos to this guy, man, because you know, he's like the dude that regulates my emotions when it comes to the business and shit like that. Because I'm thinking like, you know, like an athlete, like we have to attack this, we have to be very aggressive, and we have to have this shit now, like now, you know. And he's like, yo, bro, chill, like you're not, you know, we're still vibrant, we still got the fight in us, like
we still got to figure this shit out.
Yeah, like we don't gotta get, you know what I mean, like
you don't want the opportunity to hit us and we're not ready for it.
Absolutely. But you know what?
I go back and forth with myself with that and have to calm my own self down. Like, you know, take your time. It'll come.
And the thing is, like, and like you said, like minds think alike. We want to. I feel that we are creatives to the T. You know what I'm saying? So we're in terms of creativity and ways to be creative. There's 8 different cars we could drive, and then on the business aspect, there's like 5 different cars we could drive. So it's like for us, it's just like not being too spread too thin. You know what I'm saying? Where we could maximize our efforts and be as widespread at the same time as possible.
Yeah, that's where athletics, I think, plays a part, because you know how to focus and you know how to direct your drive into a certain
grind.
Exactly.
The thing that is what's new though is time management. And for me, I'm like, yo, there's so much time in the day. You got the 9 to 5, you got the 6 to 10, and then you got sleep. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, how are you balancing that? How are you, you know, like incorporating all that? You know what I mean? Like to me, it's like being efficient in all phases. Is like, how am I getting the most done in the least amount of time and it's good quality? You know what I'm saying? And how am I helping myself where, okay, I could be creative. I could stimulate my body, my mind, eat good, prep myself for all this. You know, it's just
work
hard.
Out, live life.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Be disciplined.
But the thing is, it's so crazy to me, like, because I'll go through all those phases, and then once I really just say, all right, cut all the bullshit, I really just focus on to that thing, like like when you're creative, it's like a latch, like that thing, like the spark we was talking about the other night on your live, like the spark hits you, and it's just like you have to finish that thing because it makes you feel so good to be doing it, and then when you show it to people, it's just like that expression that like, man, there's nothing like that. You know what I mean? Like where you can give somebody of yourself what you came out of your mind. You know what I mean? So I think it's just, the cycles of like life. Like just go through those things like, damn, this is gonna be hard. There's a lot of steps. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Bullshit. Finally do it. Damn, that was easy.
Yeah. It's like a baby.
But then when you really focus, you find out how easy it was though when you finally stop pussyfooting them. Like, you know what I mean? Like you just find like there's nothing that stopped you. All the little blockades you thought were gonna happen didn't happen, and if they did, they were nothing. You know what I mean? Gems. Like somebody came through and told you something else, dropped a gem on you, that leveled you up a little bit more, helped you with your product here. Somebody else said, "Oh, that's your product. Such and such helped you with this." You know what I mean? So like, I think it's fear. That's what it is. Fear.
Scared
people scared to be great, and everybody is scared to be great, and everybody gets in their own way. Yeah.
What are some of the inspiration things? Because we, as much as we don't want to wrap this up, we gotta move on to different things. Let's give some people some of the, it was already gem season, but let's give some people some more, some takeaways. Let's give them a little doggy bag.
He just did.
Yeah, I know.
How can he top that?
I know. He don't got to top it. He don't got to top it. He don't got to top it.
What else he got to give these niggas?
He got to top it.
He gave them it all.
That was lunch. That was lunch. That was lunch. That was lunch and dinner.
This whole
lunch and dinner.
That
was lunch and dinner.
Casually just dropping shit like, yo, listen.
But you got to give him a little doggy bag. Like, here, don't take. I said all that, but make sure you take this one home with you. You feel me? One more for the gods.
Jesus.
Just gotta stay down and stay diligent, man. Life is tough. Stay down, stay diligent. And you want to do something, stay down, stay diligent. That's it.
Peace, love, and chicken.
This is what I do. The alley-oop, man. I used the wait before you cut me off, brother.
I wasn't cutting you off.
You was gonna cut me off before you cut you off, brother. Before you cut me off, brother. Before you even stop that, hit that stop button, brother. Let me stop it right there, brother.
Go ahead.
Just want to say peace, love, and chicken, y'all. Man, I love y'all, and I just want to be the one to
end
the show.
Your cousin.
Me?
Yeah, you should have your cousin do like B-rolls of y'all animated.
Right.
And doing some crazy shit, and then also with the voiceovers.
Yeah, that would be actually fire.
We should have that.
Well, that's in works in BTB Studios. That's in one of the warehouse of BTB Studios.
You killing quickly.
Come on, man.
My bad.
I don't even know where that footage is.
We can reanimate it. I remember it. I have photograph.
Photograph. Nah,
I'll tell you where everybody is. Peace, love, and chicken. I am Dean. That over there is just Los. Fuck 1K Los.
No, 1K Los
is
now
over there is Big Dog Moses White. Stay down. Stay diligent. Yeah. We are out.